Good morning, everyone. We are the Group 1, and for today's report, we're going to talk about the overview of the tourism and hospitality industry. I have a question with you guys and girls. What comes to your mind when you hear the words tourism and hospitality? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. That's a good idea. So now, let's widen your knowledge about the tourism and hospitality industry with this report. Are you all excited? So yeah, let's get started.
Hi everyone, my name is Grace Candice Lower. So today I'm going to report about the tourism and hospitality industry. When we talk about tourism and hospitality industry, it provides the experiences that we look forward to for dining, recreation, major life events, or just to get away for a while. For example, a tourist visiting a restaurant to try and enjoy new foods, and some tourists just simply want to experience some recreational activities like camping, hiking, or swimming. Or they have a major life events like attending a birthday party or a wedding. And last is to get away for a while because they want to experience new environment and culture. So, what is tourism? The activities of person traveling to and staying in places outside their usual environment for not more than one consecutive year for leisure, business, and other purposes. So when we talk about tourism, it is the world's biggest industry according to the World Tourism Organization. It employs up to 10% of the world workforce. But what exactly is this phenomenon we call tourism? We simply put tourism as what people do when they visit a place outside their usual environment. However, not all form of travel is considered tourism. One way of separating tourism from other form of travel involves looking at the following three criteria, which are duration, distance, and purpose. So the first criteria examine the duration of the trip. It has to do how long the trip lasts. For a trip to be considered tourism, it must be shorter than 1 year, and the trip of less than a couple of hours are usually not considered tourism. This is called the temporal requirement. So if you are traveling less than a couple of hours, that is not tourism. For example, you are traveling to a certain place and it took just 1 hour that you are staying in that place. That is not tourism because tourism must be shorter than 1 year. So the second criteria, examine the distance traveled. This qualification puts a minimum requirement that for a trip to be considered tourism, it must extend beyond the traveler's usual environment. This is done to exclude local routine travel and to be able to distinguish between tourists and locals. This is called spatial requirements. So, a trip to be considered tourism, people should travel outside their usual environment. It involves people going to a different place. People travel to get away from their usual routine of their life to do relax and in the new environment. So the third and final criteria examine the purpose of the trip. Tourism may include travel for many different reasons, but the main purpose should not to be seek employment at the place visited. This is done to distinguish tourism from more permanent forms of migration. This is called motivational requirement. This so if you are traveling to a different place to seek employment that is not tourism, it is much more related to permanent forms of migration. So that would be all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Leslie Sumipo and I will continue the discussion about the tourism and hospitality industry. So, what is hospitality? When we talk about hospitality industry, it is an important part of service industry. It has a number of fields and segments which are connected together to form it. The main objective of the hospitality industry is always to provide its customer the best possible services. Worldwide, we can see that the revenue earned from hospitality industry comprises nearly about 10 to 15% portion of the GDP. Some of the important segments of hospitality sector are travel, luxury, hotel, and services. Each of these includes a large variety of activities which are connected and together form the hospitality sector. Starting with travel, I would like to say that the travel and tourism industry is one of the most integral part of the hospitality sector. In simple word, travel means to visit a place. It can be for a various purpose. It can be both domestic and international. Nowadays, the people are traveling all over the world for various purposes, like business, social gathering, education, medical purposes, global causes, adventure, leisure, and etc. There are various different modes of traveling, like airways, roadways, and waterways. Next comes luxury. Luxury can be defined as an internal feelings or can be referred to a state of mind where one feels the comfort or elegance. Generally, it causes expenses and it plays a way vital role in hospitality industry because this is the thing which drives the people to travel or to explore new places to different hotels or restaurant or to different destinations. Luxury makes the hospitality industry more customers driven because this is the reason why the hospitality sector focuses on developing new products to provide extraordinary services to their guests so that they can and feel the luxury. Now coming to the hotels. I would like to say that what else play a very vital role in the hospitality industry. Because they offer a large variety of services, we can also see that worldwide hotels and restaurants are coming up day by day. There has been increase in the competition, but at the same time, we can see that there's a lot of opportunities and potential in the industry. Hotels and restaurants offered a large variety of services like accommodation, food and beverage, laundry, spa, discotheque, and other luxuries. Now coming to service. I would like to say that services play an important role in the hospitality sector because this is what brings the other department and segment together. We can also see that how services play a key role in the lever of operation on a regular basis. Services act as a base on which the customer try to evaluate the sector. This is also an important reason why the hospitality sector places a lot of stress on workforce and how to deliver the best possible services to their guests. Remarkable services standards help to gain goodwill and reputation in the market. So that's all, and the next topic will be discussed by my other group members. Thank you.
The hospitality and tourism industry provides the experiences that we look forward to for dining, recreation, major life events, or just to get away for a little while. Most of us interact with hospitality workers every day, whether grabbing a cup of coffee, dining out, or catching the latest blockbuster film. The hospitality and tourism industry includes a wide range of facets, including lodging, restaurants, event planning, theme parks, transportation services, cruises, travel guides, casinos, movie theaters, and tourism. The industry plays a particularly big role for travelers, as hospitality and tourism workers help plan trips and make travel reservations, operate hotels and amusement parks, and guide tour groups. Quick facts to know. This sector employs over 16 million people and is expected to continue growing. There are over 50,000 hotels and motels in the United States. Travelers in the United States logged more than 2.25 billion trips in 2018. Approximately 80 million visitors from overseas traveled to the U.S. in 2018 to shop, sightsee, dine out, visit national parks and monuments, and enjoy amusement parks. The hospitality and tourism industry has many entry-level opportunities that can build toward higher-level positions. For example, an entry-level worker may start restaurant work as a dishwasher or table busser and eventually move into cooking, waiting tables, or even management. The hospitality and tourism industry is expected to add more than 1.5 million jobs over the next 10 years. Interested candidates have a strong likelihood of finding a position.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Demetri Alfred Bivadil. I'm going to discuss about the needs of the industry. So to begin with, this discussion aims to answer why the tourism and hospitality industry is important, or why we need these industries, and what the tourism and hospitality industry can do. So the tourism and hospitality industry is important. You know why? Because it's important due to the benefit it gives, such as in economy. So in 2017, the hospitality and tourism industry contributed close to $8 trillion to the global economy and is expected to cross $10 trillion by 2025. So let's now proceed to the tourism and hospitality industry can. So the first one is it can boost the development of other sectors. So it can boost the the like for example the land and air transport, or as well as the cultural and leisure industries. So the next one is it can create employment. So the biggest contribution that the industry makes to the economy of a country is by creating a host of new jobs. So, tourism and hospitality creates the diversified employment opportunities in different sectors like accommodation, food and beverage establishments, transportation services, travel agencies, tour operation companies, natural and cultural attraction sites. So the direct job opportunities are available as like tour guides, tour planners, uh, tour 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 operators, travel consultants, and in hotels, restaurants, and resorts. So when this industry grows, so these jobs also grows. So now let's proceed to the third one. So it is generate income. So it can generate income. So hospitality and tourism generate income in variety of ways. So the government earns revenue from the industry, and the tourists put in a lot of money in their travel plans these days. So tour businesses and individuals involved in this sector also earn much. So they in turn put the money back for the further growth of the industry. Besides, income is also generated through the use of various services like hotels, restaurants, monuments, and other places na gusto sa tourist. So these facilities are improved and better maintained to attract more tourists. So the benefit is all around. So money is spent by tourists also on many other human needs uh, uh, like medicines, uh, clothes, food, transportation, and entertainment, uh, as well as souvenirs when visiting new areas or places. So this supports global trade.
Foreign exchange earnings. This is the most important contribution the industry can make to the economy of a country. All touring expenditure incurred by foreign tourists is a source of a foreign exchange earnings. Many countries of the world make it mandatory for a tourist from abroad to carry a certain amount of a foreign currency for the entire length of their stay. So, foreign tourists are the best means to bringing in a foreign currency to the host nation. So next, it can be preserved traditional industries. Another advantage that the hospitality and tourism industry confers on to an economy is preservation of traditional industries and handicraft. Tourists all over the world take great interest and make all effort to maintain any current industry or form of art they specialize in. The hospitality and tourism industry brings people together from different background, culture, and tradition. Tourists share their experience and memories about places they visited and people they met, which help promote peace, and tolerance. Develop diversification in a places where only a single industry predominates. Hospitality and tourism comes as a lucrative industry. Be it farming, mining, manufacturing, or any others industry, an economy depends on. This sector develop diversification and reduce risk. Build infrastructure. Infrastructure provides the basic physical facilities essential to business and society, enabling basic needs to be met and access to information and learning for improving knowledge and productivity. The function both ways. More and more tourists are attracted by a good infrastructural facilities. At the same time, when tourists come, much development of infrastructure takes place with the income generated. Therefore, hospitality and tourism is an industry that benefit almost every sector of the economy of a nation. Both developing and developed nations of the world are working to promote this industry to accelerate growth and development in their individual nation and in the world as a whole.
Why hospitality and tourism important? Hospitality generates revenue for locals directly when tourists spend money in hotels, restaurants, and entertainment venues. It also helps the economy indirectly because tourists purchase retail goods, pharmacy items, and locally made souvenirs and crafts which can be help the people on that country or on that place. Tourism boosts the revenue of the economy, creates thousands of jobs, develops the infrastructures of the country, and cultural exchange between foreigners and citizens. Tourism and hospitality industry is really vital, not just in our economy but in our daily lives. Just like hotel and accommodation, guest houses, lodges, resorts, beach and spa, transportation services just like airplane, bus, ship, entertainment services just like excursions, concerts, performances, and information services just like travel agencies and guides. So see, tourism and hospitality is everywhere and limitless. It makes our life easier and happier. Even in this time of pandemic, tourism and hospitality helps the people to go back with their family or in their country of origin, and also as a isolation facilities like hotel for tourists and individuals who will undergo quarantine.